All right, let's do this. I wish we would stop teleporting. At least unlike the freaking the Nightmare Blackcoat, you can't freaking do any of that bull crap where you steal all my health from me. Not today. Hey Xemnas, I got a little present for you. That was close. Got him. Glossary for Cussant Sigil. Oh no.
You again.
You just make it too easy. I know you think you've won, but you lost the moment you dived this far in. You're in the deepest pit of slumber. and you've worn yourself down to nothing. There's no returning to the world above.
What do you mean?
We told you. It was not the sleeping keyholes that guided you. They are not the reason you are here. You've been on a path, one we laid out for you. That sigil on your chest is the proof.
What?
See, that sigil, the X, it tells us where you are at all times. You had wondered aloud before why we kept showing up where you were. It's because we need you, Sora. Or, to be more precise, we need what will be left of you. The 13th Dark Vessel.
Why,
Why was it assured you would come here today? Because I followed my destined path, and I'm here looking at you right now. You can move through time, but time itself is immovable. Today, all of my selves throughout time were meant to gather here, and to welcome you, Sora, as our 13th member. These facts cannot be changed.
what's gonna happen?
I have now told you all that I know. We are all here, and what the future holds in store is beyond my sight. I will return to my own time, and grow into the man who becomes all these others. While I know this future now that I have lived it, returning to my own time will erase the memories and experiences I have gained here. Still, my appointed path is now etched in my heart, which will first lead me to seek the outside world.
Riku.
Your heart will sleep forever in the folds of darkness, and your body will be another vessel for me. So light gives way to darkness. Good night, Sora.
Does not look familiar. Hey look, it's Ventus's armor. Glossary, hearts tied to Sora. Glossary discusses the many hearts connected to the Soras. Alright, keep going. Now we're finally back with Riku, after Riku fell asleep. As you can see now, we can't return to the world map or, you know, do anything. So let me see, reports. Alright, so let's see what this says. Not long after Sora was born, his heart connected with that of a boy named Ventus. Ventus' heart had been torn apart, but Sora saved him by showing a part of his own. Several years later, the three young Keyblade warriors, Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, found themselves embroiled in a battle with Master Xehanort. In their travels, Master Aqua and Terra both met Sora and his best friend Riku. Sora promised Aqua to keep Riku in the right path, while Riku made a secret promise with Terra. Not long after, Terra became a vessel for Master Xehanort, and Aqua vanished into the realm of darkness. As for Ventus, he shattered his own heart to protect his friends and returned to Sora's heart, where he sleeps to this day. Years later, after Sora got older, he unknowingly hid his friend Kairi's heart inside his own to protect it. When Sora became a Heartless, he also inadvertently gave form to Kairi's nobody, Naminé, while creating his own nobody, Roxas. Another being was also created, a replica named Xion. Xion was formed from Sora's memories of Kairi, and she had the power to copy Roxas. Ultimately, Xion and Naminé realized their place and guided the pieces back where they belonged. Naminé returned to Kairi's heart, and Xion and Roxas returned to Sora. Many hearts have touched Sora's, and those connections remain, but their stories end in sadness, a sadness in which they still sleep. And I realized that there was also, yeah, clear that out by the way. Anyways, I realized there's also one part of one flashback that I didn't watch. Like I wanted to watch it, but I was too busy talking that I ended up going away. So we'll watch it here together. It's a father and son.
I tried to get back, but I couldn't get to the portal. It uses massive power and it can't stay open forever. And like a safe, it can only be opened from the outside. It closed on me, Sam. That's why I never came home.
So the portal, it activated when I came in. So it's open now.
Not for long. Only 1 millicycle. About 8 hours.
So we go now. We go home. We make a run for it. We get you
Sam,
out of here.
Don't rush.
What do you mean, don't rush? The portal's gonna close.
My disc is everything, Sam. It's the master key. The golden ticket. The way out. And not just for me.
What do you mean?
Our worlds are
I wonder if that's
connected in
Jeff
one
Bridges
world.
doing his voice. Probably not.
Blue figures if I can be in.
He can be out?
With my disc, it's possible.
And then what?
Game over.
Of course, I can wait till the credits to figure it out, but I want to see
What's
right
more
now.
perfect than our world?
No, it was Fred Tatasciore.
So what do we do? Nothing?
It's amazing how productive doing nothing can be. Clue is planning something. We've known that for a while. It's his game now. The only way to win is not to play.
Yeah, well, that's a hell of a way to live.
But it is a way. Sometimes life has a way of moving you past things like wants and hopes.
That's great, Dad. Keep telling yourself that.
Good night, Sam.
Yeah, okay, so none of them are voiced by the people that voice them in the movies, but that's fine. They still sound a little bit like them, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's save again after doing that. I feel bad also for Riku, because Riku's level 40 and Sora's level like 44 right now. But then again, Riku is about to conclude his story. Make sure I have everything I need for the end game, because I'm probably going to be like going back through fucking a lot of parts. You know, walking through and fighting more and more Heartless. Heartless, you mean nightmares? 3 meters?
Road, huh? I know I'm back in the real world, but I still have my Dream Eater powers. Which means he still hasn't woken up. Where are you, Sora?
Huh?
A Dream Eater. Is that where Sora is? How do I get across?
Bum, ba, 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 da, da,
Right.
ba, da,
I
da,
get
da,
it.
na, 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 na. Darkwing. Wait, what the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sora!
Damn, he just fucking blasted me.
Hands off my new vessel.
Vessel?
Yes, we originally had our sights set on you, but you developed a certain resistance to darkness. So we did what the Keyblade did, and moved down the list. Roxas. Now there was a worthy candidate. But, unfortunately, he became too aware of himself, and
Sorry,
returned
mute the
to
mic to
Sora.
sneeze.
Organization 13's true goal is to divide Xehanort's heart among 13 vessels. Thanks to you and Sora, we learned not all our candidates were fit for the task, but
Lee being one of them.
managed to make up the difference.
Roxas being another
And
one.
now,
Shion being another one,
Sora,
even though she was the 14th
13th
member.
vessel, is within our grasp.
13 Xehanorts? What is
The real Organization 13.
the organization?
I am Xehanort from the most distant past. My future self gave me a task: to visit the splintered versions of myself in many worlds and ensure they gathered here today.
From the past?
There are restrictions to movement through time. First, you must leave your body behind to do it. Then there must be a version of you waiting at the destination. Upon arrival, you can only move forward as per the laws of time. And you cannot rewrite the events that are destined to happen.
What have you done?
My most future self will arrive soon. Then time for all of us will return to normal. And I will go back to my era to live the life fate has in store. He can vouch for that.
Damn, Mickey just stopped time.
I'm glad I'm not too late.
Mickey!
Just grab Sora so we can go. I can't stop them for long.
So we have Ansem, we have Xemnas.
Mickey!
Holy shit.
I said hands off!
How can you be moving?
He's definitely stronger than he seems.
Oh no.
Stronger than he seems.
Be gone!
He's stronger than he looks. The hell is this? Did you just send me to like his own realm? He did, didn't he? This should be fun. Defeat young Xehanort. And by defeat young Xehanort, we may get your ass handed to you in the process. The good news is that I come equipped with some pretty good stuff. That was close. Dodging and weaving, dodging and weaving, dodging and weaving, dodging and weaving, dodging and weave, dodge and weave, dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Fuck. My hands get tired from all this fucking dodging. You can play at that game, bitch. Did I just blast in the face with that? I did. If it wasn't for his thing slowing me down, I could have had him there. The good news is this fight is not really that difficult. It's just a matter of dodging. Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Shit, I fucked it up.
Fire!
There. Let's try this again. Perfect.
Heal. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Take this. Ha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. 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 Ha. Ha. Fire. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Freeze. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Ha. 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 Yeah. Ha. 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 Heal. Yeah, 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 yeah. Freeze. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
You shall wander forever.
Well, I can't exactly do it as fast. Now I gotta do all that bullshit all over again.
Stop.
Yeah, yeah.
I fucked up again. Why does this have to be the most difficult fight? I mean, it's not as frustrating as the freaking, the Black Coat Nightmare, don't get me wrong, but still, it's still pretty fucking frustrating. That was fucking close.
Yeah! Take this! Yeah! Fire! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Freeze!
Boom! I love that there was not as many health bars that time around. Thank the gods. And also, it only took me 2 tries to beat him.
Yeah. Thanks, Mickey.
Huh! Master Xehanort! We were right about you!
Look, the asshole's back.
All of this was decided. My 12 selves would welcome me here on this day, when I would return a complete person. It is the future which lies beyond my sight.
Why are you doing this?
In ancient times, people believed that light was a gift from an unseen land by the name of Kingdom Hearts. But Kingdom Hearts was safeguarded by its counterpart, the Keyblade. Warriors vied for that precious light, thus beginning the Keyblade War. The violent clash shattered the Keyblade into 20 pieces. 7 of light and 13 of darkness. And the only real Kingdom Hearts was swallowed by the darkness, never to surface again. I once tried to create my own pure light and darkness to forge the Keyblade, but the attempt ended in failure. In my eagerness,
Yeah, because Ven never came it.
way to achieve my goal.
I haven't said ever fought it.
I acted rashly. I can admit that now.
What you did back then, your mistakes, changed the destinies of 3 of my friends.
Ah, but destiny is never left to chance. I merely guided them to their proper places. The broken boy who failed to be the blade. The misguided master who sacrificed herself for a friend. And the feckless youth who became my new vessel.
I couldn't find a way to save them. But I wanted to believe that their sacrifice stopped you for good. Why? How was I so blind? I should have seen it as soon as Maleficent started gathering the 7 princesses of heart.
Yes. They were all my doing. I used the evil fairy to find 7 pure lights for me. Just as I prepared 13 vessels to fill with pure darkness.
But you failed. Sora stopped you in your tracks on both counts.
Yes, he did. That dull, ordinary boy. A Keyblade wielder so unlike any I have ever seen. However, I have not abandoned my ambitions. The 7 Guardians of Light and the 13 Seekers of Darkness.
So I mean Xehanort is still around because we haven't seen much of him.
7 Guardians of Light? Well, for Keyblade wielders, there's me and Riku and Sora. And my 3 missing friends, that's 6. Then the 7th would be... That means the 13 Seekers of Darkness.
Yes, little king. Perceptive. But Sora and another on your list belong to me now. And that puts you 3 guardians short. But worry not. All of the pieces are destined to appear. Your 7 lights, just like my 13 darknesses, whose final clash will beget the prize I seek. The Keyblade. But first, the 13 darknesses shall be united. All the seats have been filled, and now the last vessel shall bear my heart like the rest.
Uh-oh.
No! Sora!
Uh-oh. You saw that coming.
He made it!
You.
Holy shit.
Axel!
Say it.
Axel, please.
Say it.
The name's Lee.
Yes!
Got it memorized?
He fucking said
You're
it.
not supposed to be
He said
here.
it.
Promises to keep.
Thank you.
I'll always be there to get my friends back. What? Bad timing? You had your perfect little script, but you kind of forgot to write the sequel. Now, let's find out what happens.
Ugh. What now, you old coot? Our time is up.
I'm sorry, but anytime like someone comes in to save the day, it makes me so happy.
Isa.
Alright, so Aiza is another member of another Xehanort. Or going to be another Xehanort. And some Xemnas, Xehanort himself, young Xehanort, Aiza, Breg
you here,
at
Axel?
6.
No, I told you my name's Axel. Fine. Now let's get out of here.
Right.
Donald the Goofy coming to save the day.
Were we supposed to do that?
I think so.
Goofy, Donald, you saved us.
We are out of time. Neither the union of light nor darkness has been achieved. We must all return whence we came. But the gathering of the 7 and 13 is nigh. Let us finish this at the fated place, once your lights and my darknesses have joined together.
The depths of darkness. The mysterious tower.
Seven lights, 13 darknesses. Master Xehanort has been busy.
Aw, Sora. Don't tell me your heart's sleeping too.
No, Mickey. This affliction is not the same.
Can we do anything for him?
Yeah.
In your Mark of Mastery exam, you were to unlock 7 sleeping keyholes. By doing so, you would awaken those worlds from their prison of slumber.
and also acquire the power to free a heart from its sleep. Riku, you unlocked those keyholes within Sora's dreams. Therefore, it stands to reason that you now have the power to awaken Sora's heart.
You want him to dive back into Sora's sleep? But, Master, Sora's heart is down in the darkest abyss. If Riku's not careful, he might just get trapped down there with him. No, I'll go instead.
And perhaps you may even succeed, Mickey. But there is no denying Riku stands the better chance, having dived into Sora's heart as long as he has.
How about Lisa's just chilling in the corner?
Mickey, I really appreciate it. But I'll go wake Sora up.
Riku!
Look at his face. Sleeping like nothing's wrong. Like there's nothing to even worry about. He's always been like that. The three of us would agree to work on the raft. And then this guy would go take a nap on the beach. You see, it's my job to keep him on his toes. Besides, what kind of Keyblade master sleeps through his test? I'm doing it for me too. Sora saved me once. And I heard him call my name. He needs me.
There's something real strong that binds us to each other. Even in the darkness, you can reach him. All you gotta do is follow that connection.
Gee, we're all connected to Sora.
You said it!
And if the darkness gets you, I promise I'll bail you out. Dark Rescue's my middle name.
Guys, thank you. Sora and I will be back soon.
So wait, how's he gonna dive into his dreams exactly? Never mind, they just answered it for me.
Yeah.
Tag 30 Soras. Alright. Let's wrap this up for good.